came to bat earlier with the sunglasses.
Exactly where he nails, and nail it he does. Singles are good results here in the Super Over. That gets an ovation. How many balls has Rowan Powell fielded today?
I lost count, buddy. I lost count.
यहाँ बस्छ कि यहाँ बस्ने म यहाँ मेरो लकी ठाउँ हो यहाँ मेरो लकी ठाउँ हो त यहाँ मेरो लकी ठाउँ हो क्या
His favourite zone is long on and particularly cow corner. There are two men out there, but the boundary won't be big enough if he gets it. Full toss, get it he does. And a punch in the sky from Aki Villias. Is it going to be a no ball too is the question. No. Square leg umpire says he thinks it was dipping. I think this is a good matchup for Oman. Nassim murders medium pace. It's gone all the way for 6.
Yeah, again, attempted Yorker by Avinash Bora. I think that was a bit high to my liking, but the umpire called it that he was dipping.
It was close, wasn't it? Very marginal for that no ball. Important delivery. Dot delivery. Ilias wants to wide. Umpire shakes his head. He says, you've come across a bit, so too does the guideline. Big moments.
Excellent umpire. Excellent umpire. It was inside the blue line, the white line.
Remarkably, he's left it 7-3. It's going to be more runs, and how many is the only question. 6 more. Kushi, he's doing a Logan Van Beek here. Stunning batting, it's the full toss. He's missed the block hole twice. Both have gone over the rope.
Very good batting. 2 full tosses. Over the fence. A good outing for him. It's a great hit. 2 sixes and a single in 4 balls.
Don't think the field is right. It's actually right to Ilias. There's only 2 men in the deep on the legs. I know both of those are absolutely. You've got the cow corner and the long on place. It's the only place that Kushi's going to hit. Looks it through the leg side. Or doesn't nail that wide block hole out towards that blue guideline, as you can see. He's going to get himself a big again. 1 more 6 could be fatal for Nepal. It will be a wide this time inside the guideline. It's not a good decision. The umpires, they're holding their nerve too.
Very good umpire. The umpires, yeah, that was outside the line, the white line, the blue line. Pressure here. Being hit for 2 sixes, 2 full tosses. Attempting the Yorker there. Attempting the block hole.
Still needs a dot for Hara.
Hammered again.
And it's going to be 6 more. It's the 3rd full to be over. All 3 of them have gone the distance. And Oman might feel now they already have enough.
Yes, 20 or 5 balls. Now, if Avinash Bora finishes off with a dot ball over.
Avinash, के गर्छ यार
3 full tosses.
सन्दीपले पठायो यार कस्तो चाहिँ उडाउने यार
That shows the difference between the length.
सन्दीप रामजानेले पठायो
Narrow the margin of error is for Bahara. 6 or 8 inches off 2 full. Goes the distance. Kushi outstanding. 3 6 he sits. Still has a ball to go too. Oh, he gets away with it. It's going to be 21 that they will have. Could be too many. It's well above average. You want probably 15 or 16. They got more than that. Bahara, well, they'll be devastated. Well, that easily could have been 6 more. 21 on that half.
Yes, when six of the last over in the league stage. Send him maybe the other Nepal. Tell him to hit 3 sixes.
Well, stranger decisions have happened. Wonder who it's going to be. Firstly, the bat, and secondly, to bowl. You have to think Kushal Mala's in the mix. Kushal Vertel, probably. Surely Bilal Khan is going to bowl it.
I think Bilal Khan is going to bowl it. He bowls those Yorkers as well. At the back end of the innings. Well played Oman, the Super Over. 21 runs. That's a very big target for Nepal to chase in the 6 balls.
Kali Mullah is hugging Nassim Kushi like a man who's just won the tournament, the title for Oman. We understand why they went with Bahara Paresh. But Nassim Kushi against Lamachani, I don't think he'd have been able to do what he just did. He loves medium pace bowling, and might have been one of those ones you might have wanted to adjust the bowler that you're deciding to go with as soon as you see who the two batters are. The matchup with Bahara Takushi, I think, weighed heavily in favour of Oman. Aki Vilias in the end didn't do much, just that sole single, and it was the three big sixes from Nashim Kushi, including that one, that really threw in this game. Everything was up all in there too. All three sixes, all on full tosses.
तीन छक्का
That was another four full toss, but Kushi missed it. The ball inside.
छक्का हान्न नदिएको जित्दै चाहिँ लाग्छ यार
Credit goes to Season Masood and the coaching staff sending in Nasim Kushi in the super over.
बलिङ
Alongside Aki Vilias and Season Masood were batted up. He didn't have to come out to
सन्दीप
bat.
लामाले
21 runs
सन्दीप
scored
लामा सामु उठाउने
in 6 balls, super over. Nepal required 22 to win the final.
चौका नि हाने
The
छक्का नि
ICC men's
2 ओभर लगाएको थियो
25
के
Asia
एक राउन्ड
finals
के दुई
in 6
राउन्ड
balls.
ध्यान दिएर भएन चिरासे पनौती गाले
भयो यार
भगवान चाहिँ हेरी मगर बस
मगर बस्यो
होइन नि बस क्या साला पनौती 22 रन छक्का 22 रन
यहाँ तिम्रो लकडाउन छ मेरो यहाँ मन यसरी बसेको थिएँ म
Well, Nepali Ho rings out around this ground trying to spark something incredible, something unforgettable for Nepal, but Oman, they're in the box seat. The reason why they made 21 from their 6 balls, that means that almost everything is going to have to go perfectly in this super over. I'm not sure where Nepal are going in terms of their batters, but I would suspect heavily it's going to be Bilal Khan to bowl the critical super over for Oman, and ironically, he's the one who very nearly conceded 25 or 26 runs, but it was that Bibek Yadav required. 19 came from the first 3, then Bilal Khan struck back, but with that cushion of 21, Oman and Bilal Khan, big
छक्का
favourites.
चौका हान्न जित्छ
Yeah, the big favorites.
3 छक्का एक चौका
4 छक्का जित्यो
And Gulshan Shah probably because he played a blinder of an innings in the first innings. And who will be the third batter could follow. 22 required of 6. It's going to be Gulshan and it's going to be Gurtel to open.
भगवान बुर्देलमा बुर्देलले हाफ सेन्चुरी पुरा
22
गर्यो
required of 6
यसले 3
balls.
छक्का
Super
हान्न
over,
जित्छ
the first super over that Nepal has ever played in a T20 international.
किन दुईटा आउट गयो
Isn't it just as well that there's 2 qualification spots for the Asia region and not 1? Because if this was for a World Cup spot, the cardiac kids would maybe be sending more than a few to the hospitals across Kathmandu, across Lalitpur, across Bardowan, Biratnagar and Pokhara and all across the country. I haven't been able to sit down for the last 20 minutes, Paresh. I think my pulse is beating well above 100 right now. But at least, whatever happens in this super over, both sides will advance to the World Cup. But that doesn't mean that both sides aren't desperate to win this final. They want the bragging rights, they want the silverware, and it is incredibly going to be Kushal Bertel joined at the non-strikers end by the 18-year-old Gulshan Jah. He made 54 off 25 in the first innings, and that's why Monty Desai and Rob Payne have backed their big-hitting youngster.
Yes, Gulshan Shah played a blinder of an innings in the first innings, 50 of 24. So Gurtel also started off very nicely in the first innings.
To get these 22, you need a boundary from the first ball, almost certainly. You need to put pressure on to Bilal Khan. 4 fielders in the circle, both of them. 2 in front of square, 2 behind square. So there's a short fine and then a short third. The men in the rope, 3 on the offside, 1 in the deep backward point, 1 in the deep extra cover, 1 in the long off. And on the onside, it's actually the same field that Bahara went with, just long on and count corner out. Where's Bertel going to target? Here we go, 22 to win off 6. Super over. Hit down the ground
आउट गयो
and gone immediately. Oman 1 ball away. Bertel could only skew it. So you know who. It's Ishan Maksood again. Oman on the brink.
It was a dolly at
Gurtel out of the
He's not going to miss those. first blood for Oman, taking Kushan Bhutte's wicket. The bat sliced on his hand and took it to Maksud. That was simple catch.
Things are easy to say after they've happened. There was a left-hander on strike to Bilal Khan, who bowls that sort of tail away, doesn't he, at the death? That's what he's looking to do, and that's exactly where Kushal Bertel has been short. It's his namesake though, Kushal Mala, different spelling, yes. He'll come to the crease. The task is ever closer to impossible, to be honest. 22 off 5, and the two teenage left-handers are the ones that are entrusted. These are Monty Desai's young boys. Surely they can't pull this one off.
19-year-old and 18-year-old kids at the centre to face Bilal Khan in the Super Over of the final.
Reminder Paresh that he was in the second game. Kushal Mala, first game actually, just faced one ball, he hit it for 6. What Nepal would give for that now, just to put some pressure on the Khan. 22 more to win on 5. Perfect, Yorker. Wants the single, direct hit's going to end it, and direct hit won't end it. That would have been that. Mala almost stood like a deer in the headlights. Jar says, why didn't you run? And Mala says, well, I think I'm the one who's going to try and hit the 4-6 is the perfect Yorker.
Yes, excellent bowling by Bilal Khan. Almost hitting the stumps, almost creating a run out. But the ball did hit the stumps. Kushal Mala, he needs to hit 4-6s now. That is the simple equation. 4-6s, you win the game. No 4-6s, you lose.
Yeah. Unless we get some wides or no holes, that's all she wrote for Nepal. What can Mala do? Here comes Bilal Khan again. Get into the leg side, and you're able to tell from the reaction from the crowd. No cheers. It's now a case of Nepal needing snookers. It's 22 and off 3, which is impossible if Bilal keeps his foot behind.